G'day folks, Roman here, Lowrance Pro. I'm blown away by ActiveTarget, and what I want to show you here is how defined the small fish come up on your screen. It's pretty remarkable. I'm chasing these small little redfin in this scenario with the Storm SX Soft 5, just a small lure, just to give you an indication of how clear even those small fish show up on the new Lowrance ActiveTarget. The fish are just sitting at the base of this tree here. I'm just going to drop my lure down to the bottom. And you can see my lure just descending down to the bottom here. And I'm just going to raise it up, and you can see these fish are coming up very, very, very clear. And these are only small fish, like I mentioned. Let's get one on the hook. And I can show you. Just look at this. This is just so much fun. There's a fish there. You can see it come up on the target. Okay, that's what we're looking at. We're looking at fish of this size coming up very clearly on the Lowrance ActiveTarget, and that's the beautiful thing about being able to pinpoint where the fish are, finding them, even the little fish. Just the bigger fish that come through, so the Murray cod and the golden perch, they're a lot easier to define. You can see their fins, you can see the sway of the fish's movement. It's a plug-in and play system. Just the small little school fish come up so easily on this system. We'll drop down again and we'll see what else we can get happening. So we have that lure descending once again. It's reached the bottom. We have a fish moving in just here, and all those smaller ones are coming back up again. So we'll see if we can get another one on board quickly. They're just huddled up on the bottom, and we'll bring them up a bit higher just to give you more of a visual. Oh, they don't want to come off the bottom too much though. We'll bring that around towards the tree. So there's the definition of the tree. You can see how clearly defined that is. It's pushing up to the really shallow section here, and that's 20 meters in front. And you can see my lure is still within that beam, and those fish are all over it. And they're only little tackers, but you wait till the big boppers come around. Speaking of big bopper, there's one. Hopefully he rifles in and goes for these redfin, and you have a little bit of a show on your hands, but that's just a demonstration of what to expect with the Lowrance ActiveTarget in the forward mode. Another school of fish just popping on through right here. So we'll just leave the lure sitting on the bottom. Then I'll just jig it up like that. You can see it jigging up in about 2.5 meters. And let's see if these fish want to play the game. Oh, they're jumping up and down in the water as fish do. Yep, there's one. This one's a little bit better. So it's not a huge redfin, but she's either hooked a bit fouled or it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better, but yeah, it was foul hooked. But there you go. Another example of how clear the smaller fish come up on the new Lowrance ActiveTarget. Game on.